Today's video is brought to you by Omaze. All right, everyone, I'm super excited to announce that I've partnered with Omaze to give you a chance to win a Tesla Model S Plaid. Taxes and shipping are included, and even better, every donation benefits a great cause. You thought I was done talking about Switch rumors, didn't you? Of course I'm not done. Bird, I'm Review Regurgitation USA. And you're just a porcelain piece of poultry. Fall on the ground, Bird, fall. I drop my bird. Let's get into the news. Skip it up and that up! Does anybody else want to hear some more about the Nintendo Switch Pro? No? Anybody? You? You don't either? Okay. Well, guess what? You're going to hear about it anyway, because Nintendo professionally roasted Bloomberg. I wish I was kidding. The title really isn't clickbait, but I still think Nintendo's full of crap. So, look, I've been talking about Switch Pro rumors since the Switch came out. Blah, 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 blah. Credited sources. And then we got a big nothing burger known as the Nintendo Switch OLED, which I have mine pre-ordered from Walmart. It should be here on release day. I know guys like Kevin Kenson have already done unboxings of it in first impressions. And it's a Nintendo Switch with an OLED screen, which is obviously going to look nicer, has a better kickstand, and has double the internal storage, which again isn't saying much. But there's just this small part of me, I don't care what has been out there to debunk it, that makes me think that if there wasn't a semiconductor shortage, the Nintendo Switch OLED would have been a more powerful Switch. And from what we're hearing out there, it seems like there's 4K Switch dev kits in the wild. This comes from comicbook.com. I'll read it to you, and then I'll read Nintendo's statement responding to what Bloomberg had to say. Here we go. Bloomberg has apparently identified 11 developers of varying sizes using these dev kits to work on games for Nintendo, despite the fact that there is no compatible Nintendo console. In Bloomberg's reporting, the only developer identified was Zynga Inc., which is the team currently working on Star Wars Hunters. Some of these developers apparently expected to release their 4K Nintendo games during or after the second half of the year. That's interesting. This could mean that another Switch model is currently in development, or the successor to the Nintendo Switch might be released towards the end of 2022 or in early 2023. The Nintendo Switch released in the first quarter of 2017, so that would mean a 6-year lifespan for the console if that were to be the case. Now, if you were a company like Nintendo and you had a new variation of your console being released in a little over a week, and you wanted to make sure people bought it instead of holding off for the next gen Switch, you would probably release a statement, especially when it comes from a big place like Bloomberg, to try to debunk it. Nintendo has done this before, and then there has been something released. I don't think a Nintendo Switch Pro is coming anytime soon, but I do think it's coming sooner than people think at the same time. I hope that makes sense. And Nintendo, they want to make sure that people buy the OLED. They want to make sure people buy the Nintendo Switch OLED. They don't want people thinking these rumors are substantiated, even if they are, because shareholders will be angry because Nintendo's about to release a new product and they want people to buy it. This is what Nintendo, their official account, had to say on Twitter about this. A news report on September 30th, 2021, falsely claims that Nintendo is supplying tools to drive game development for a Nintendo Switch with 4K support. Man, they straight up just threw them under the bus, huh? To ensure correct understanding among our investors and customers, we want to clarify that this report is not true. We also want to restate that, as we announced in July, we have no plans for any new model other than Nintendo Switch OLED model, which will launch on October 8th, 2021. Please make sure you buy it. Signed, love, kisses, Nintendo. Don't listen to this rumor. Don't save your money for the more powerful Switch. Get the Switch OLED. As a matter of fact, buy a copy of Metroid Dread along with it. I almost said Nintendo Dread. That would have made me officially a boomer. Now, look, do I think we're going to see a Nintendo Switch this year? Of course not. That would be insane. Here's our OLED model. Oh, yeah, you just bought that? Here's the more powerful Switch that's going to play better looking games and be able to upscale games to 4K with DLSS. It's more than upscaling, I know, but you get my point. And it's going to have a more powerful SoC in there. Of course they wouldn't do that. That's insane. So do I expect this even within the next 6 months? Hell no. Could I see them coming out with a more powerful Switch by the end of 2022? Yeah, because by March of 2022, the Switch will be 5 years old, and there was dated tech inside the Switch already. And developers are and still are bringing third-party games to the Nintendo Switch. And they're going to need an updated SoC to continue bringing third-party games. And third-party games do perform well on the Switch. So Nintendo realizes all this. And of course, there is going to be an upgraded model with more powerful hardware and not just a prettier OLED screen. I know why Nintendo's doing this. They want to shut down these rumors. Usually they don't respond. If you've noticed, most of the time, if not all the time, Nintendo doesn't respond to these rumors that quick. But they have a new piece of hardware that's barely a week away. It's a little over a week away. You don't think they want to if they don't quash these rumors, people are going to be like, oh, Jesus, man, why am I going to buy the Switch OLED if I could just get the more powerful Switch? I'm just waiting. So that's why they're rushing out and to debunk this from Bloomberg. Now, maybe Bloomberg's got some of their information wrong. Sure, yeah, they probably did. But do I also think they got some right and there is a new Switch on the horizon that's more powerful? Duh. But do I think we're going to see it this year? Or I think at best the most realistic expectation is maybe the end of next year, but I'm thinking probably early 2023. They'll wait like 6 years before they come out with a Nintendo Switch that's more powerful. It's impressive that Nintendo has taken that dated Tegra X1 and got it to last as long as it did. Because keep in mind, like I always say, when they launched the Nintendo Switch, that chip was already over a couple years old. So, hey, Nintendo, make that money. I'm buying a Switch OLED. I have lukewarm excitement about it. I'm not unexcited about it, but I'm not like bursting at the seams about it. But I'm buying one. I'll probably enjoy it. And yeah, I'll buy your Nintendo Switch Pro or Nintendo Switch 2, whatever the hell it's going to be called, when it comes out. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one. Omaze exists to empower nonprofits to do their life-changing work. Charities are commonly frowned upon for investing in ways to raise awareness, almost like they're not allowed to market themselves in ways that for-profit companies do. Traditional nonprofit marketing events are usually only once or twice a year, pricey to organize, and accessible only to those who can afford it. Omaze offers dream-come-true marketing experiences that anyone could win. Through the Omaze platform, people have supported over 350 charities, driving awareness and raising significantly more than traditional fundraising methods. The future is here and you're in the driver's seat. Be among the first to own a Tesla Model S Plaid, the fastest and most advanced production car ever made. Its incredibly high-tech interior features a sleek 17-inch infotainment display and gaming capability for every passenger, so you'll never be bored on a long drive again. And with a nearly 400-mile range, you're completely road trip ready. In a hurry? Don't worry. You've got a 1,020 horsepower electric engine on your side that can go a quarter mile in under 10 seconds. Nothing can stop you now. If I got a Tesla Model S Plaid, I would probably take a trip across the country and go visit Intro Guy in my super fast electric car. That would be pretty awesome. Maybe I'll actually try to end up doing that. And come on, man, the car could go 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. You put your foot on the pedal and it's going to be a joyride every time. Just obey the speed limit. Don't actually go above 0 to 60, please. I beg you. And on top of all that, the charity that Omaze is partnered up with, Reverb, is doing a lot of important work. Reverb partners with musicians, festivals, and venues to green their concerts while engaging with their fans face-to-face at shows to take environmental and social action. Their work makes a real positive impact on the environment, including elimination of 3 million plus single-use plastic water bottles at concerts, supporting 2,000 family farmers, elevating the work of 4,000 local and national nonprofits, and eliminating over 180,000 tons of CO2 through their Music Climate Revolution campaign. So for your chance to win a Tesla Model S Plaid, go to omaze.com/ReviewTechUSA and enter now. And the best part is, every donation supports the work of Reverb. That's omaze.com/ReviewTechUSA. Go there, donate, and good luck.